Hi guys. Okay, first of all, apologies. Daniel, I said that I would do a logo, and by God, you'll get a logo!
You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Previously on Project Mackerel, Owen missed the bus. Carla meddled with things that are better left alone. Adam wore something resembling a child's paper sailing hat on his head. And Daniel was too cheap to pay to wash his clothes, but clearly wasn't too cheap to get drunk.
You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Okay, first of all, I need to apologise because I think I undermined the momentum of what happened in the election last week with my video. It is a mind-blowingly historic event. I think it's going to be possibly this century or this half-century's moon landing. I think that's the kind of weighting this is going to have on the world, basically. But that's just me. And also, I apologise because I seem to swear a lot in the videos, and I don't mean to, it just happens. So, I'm going to try and set myself a target this week not to swear. But I probably will, so. On to Daniel, because Carla didn't do a video this week. She must be busy. Are you busy, Carla? We miss you. Come back. Okay, first of all, thank you for putting up the very worst picture of me on your logo. That was considerate. Thanks a lot. And any day videos, the problem with doing a video every day, like you suggested, is it'd be okay maybe have it, you know, randomly over the week, but I wouldn't be able to think of 2 days worth of videos. Well, that's a lie, because I could do 2 5-minute videos pretty easily. I'm pretty sure this one's going to go over 10 minutes, so I'll probably do some more some other day. Misspelling online, what is your guys' problem, okay? It's just spelling. I haven't seen the Bond film. It looks good. I didn't think the last one was very good. It wasn't spectacular, but it was still good. But I haven't seen it. Maybe we should all go out as a group. Maybe not including Daniel and Carla since they're not here. But Adam, we haven't really been out for a while as a group, so I figured, you know, why not? And Daniel, how is Bristol? Because I am applying to all my universities and I want to have them done by the end of next week. And you seem to enjoy it there, and I was wondering if you could talk about your university for a little while. Is that alright? Because I'm kind of stuck for places to go because I missed all my open days. Yeah, and how dare you say there was nothing to say? There was plenty of points, I think, for you to talk about in my video. But, very well, and you wanted us to recommend things, so this week I've got a whole host of recommendations just for you, Daniel. Okay, first, books. I have recently been rereading a series from when I was probably about 13, and I think it is just like the best storyline. I mean, as long as you don't mind that the writing is this big and the books are that thick, and it's aimed at middle teenagers, is honestly, the storyline is very original. It's taken an old concept and just jazzed it up completely, and they look like this. Okay, second of all, another phantasmal book for those of you that like to read but not analyse as you read is this book here, Angels and Demons. I have no doubt in my mind that you've all read this, but I thought, you know, what the hell, because it is a great book and I love it. And finally, I hate books that you have to analyse as you read. I hate them, I hate them. However, if you love that kind of thing, I would strongly recommend this book here, right here. It's called The Catcher in the Rye. I hate this book so much. It's so boring. It's every page, on average, he says the word phony. And about every 2 pages on average, he says that something is kind of depressing. Worst book in the world. I hate it. But yeah, it has some really good metaphors and strong messages in there, so if you like that kind of thing, read Catcher in the Rye, but you might need some help from John Green. DVDs, The Shining is like the best film ever, so if you haven't seen that, you have to see it. There was just nothing else to say. And Dogma as well is a brilliant film. No one else seems to have seen it. Whenever I ask them, they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's I just did it. I swore. In case that wasn't enough for you, since I didn't give enough for you to talk about last week, I thought that I would just give you a list of recommendations for you. Here we go. Chairs, tables, mirrors, front doors, back doors, car parts, car roofs, sunscreens, sundials, Sundays, bank holidays, banks, pension plans, euthanasia, Australasia, continental travel, seaside resorts, long weekends, heavy bookends, crisps, popcorn, shoelaces, alarm clocks, snooze buttons, sleep buttons, off buttons, Cadbury bars, low-fat bars, alcoholic bars, bar stools, bargains, IKEA, furniture, chairs, tables. I got the sense that I was going around in a circle at that point. Since Adam stupidly decided to mention my Halloween costume this year, I thought that I should wear it while doing my points, addressing Adam's last points from last week, dressed as Adam. Just for grins. As you can see, it comes complete with wig, glasses, shirt, and a name badge, which I accidentally left in the top pocket and put in the washing machine, so it doesn't look as good. But along the top, it did once have the Morrison's logo and customer services, and it looked like the real deal. This was the best wig I could get, but it looks pretty Adamish. I even cut the fringe somewhere around here. Buses stopping and changing. It is annoying, but it's something that you just have to get over. It's not so annoying that I would complain about it on my blog. In fact, talking about buses, there was a woman on a bus today, which... you know those people who are just so bad at being people? You get to the bus stop, the bus pulls up, and then you know. You just know that she's going to be trouble. She spends like half an hour packing away her pram, arguing, because there wasn't enough room on the bus for her pram unless it was folded up. So she folds it up, making a big huff and a puff about it, holding everyone up, and then she put the pram, she laid it down on the floor, which the bus driver didn't notice, and then we pulled away, and then we got to the next bus stop, and he was about to pull out, and he looked behind him, and then he saw the pram lying on the floor in the middle of the aisle, just waiting for someone to drive over it. He told her, "Excuse me, love, can you move the pram?" And then she started getting all arsey with him, saying how he was racist because she was black and he was white, and he was racist and all this, blah blah blah, and she was clearly in the wrong. I can't understand people like that, socially inept individuals. Yeah, your question topic about youth and the media, I think it's terrible. It's overly sensationalized by mostly tabloids, because it isn't as bad as it's made out to be, but by the same token, it's a risk still, you know? I mean, we don't exactly live in a very safe area. I'm not saying, like, living in the ghetto, but it's... If I see a big group of boys on my side of the road, I'm gonna cross the road or slow down so I don't catch up to them. I'm not gonna risk it. That woman you're talking about, she was a bit foolish, but at the same time you can see where she was coming from, because she was frightened. She shouldn't have been frightened of you. I mean, I'm not sure why she was frightened of. And yeah, NaNoWriMo, I did consider doing it, as I told you, and I think I am gonna do it, but I'm just busy and lumbered down with schoolwork at the moment, so I'm probably not going to be able to start it till next week, or the end of this week, so I'm probably just going to set myself a 30,000 word limit and see if I can make that. It's worth a try. I can't think of anything else to add for my topic of conversation for you guys. Daniel talk about Bristol, Carla talk about Exeter, Adam talk about Morrison's. See you next week.